Maria Sakkari is a Greek professional tennis player. On the 17th of May 2021, she reached a career-high singles ranking of World No. 17. Her best WTA doubles ranking is No. 169. Achieved on the 9th of September 2019. Sakkari has won one singles title on the WTA Tour at the 2019 Morocco Open, where she defeated Joanna Konta in the final. She was also semi-finalist of 2017 Wuhan Open, where she defeated Caroline Wozniacki en route, her first top 10 win. In 2019, she reached another Premier 5 semi-final at the Italian Open where she defeated, among other players, Petra Kvitova. In 2020, Sakkari reached the fourth round at both the Australian Open and US Open. In 2021, she has reached the semi-finals at the French Open and the US Open. Sakkari is known for her aggressive, all-court style of play, centered around her strong serve and powerful ground strokes. Sakkari served the sixth most aces of any WTA player in 2020, with 144 aces served in 31 matches. Sakkari was born on the 25th of July 1995 to mother Angeliki Kanelopoulou, who is former top 50 tennis player, and father Konstantinos Sakkaris, in the capital of Greece, Athens. She has two siblings, brother Yanis and sister Amanda. She was introduced by her parents to tennis at age 6 and moved to Barcelona at age 18 in order to train. She has said that her favorite surfaces are hard and clay and that her favorite shot is the serve. Growing up, her favorite players were Serena Williams, Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. Sakkari currently resides in Monte Carlo. Sakkari's first two attempts to debut on the WTA Tour were unsuccessful. At the Rio Open, she lost in the first round of qualifying to Maria Irigoyen, and later lost in the final stage of qualifying at Bucharest Open to Daria Kasatkina. However, on her third attempt, she not only made her debut on WTA Tour, but it was at a major, as she qualified for US Open. In the qualifying, she beat Anastasia Sevastova and Sophie Mestach and Petra Martic, but then lost in the first round of the main draw to Wang Qiang. After the US Open, Sakkari entered the top 200 for the first time, reaching a ranking of 185. By the end of the year, she only played on the ITF circuit and on the WTA Challenger Tour, where she reached semi-finals at the Carlsbad Classic. Sakkari ended the year ranked 188. Sakkari started 2016 season with no passing qualification at Brisbane International and Hobart International. At the Australian Open, she first qualified, and then, in the first round of main draw, achieved a win against Wang Yafan. That win was her first at WTA Tour, as well as her first Grand Slam match win. In the second round, she lost to Carla Suarez Navarro. At Mexican Open in Acapulco, she was eliminated in the first round by Joanna Larson. At the Indian Wells Open, she attempted to qualify for the first Premier Mandatory Premier 5 tournament in main draw, but failed in the first round of qualification. In Miami, she succeeded to qualify, but lost in the first round of the main draw to Irina Camelia Begu. Her second win on the WTA Tour was at the Istanbul Cup, where she defeated top seed Anna Carolina Shmitlova. After beating Xie Su Wei in second round, she reached her first WTA Tour quarterfinal, where she lost to Danka Kavinik. In Madrid, she failed to reach the main draw, losing to Patricia Maria Tig in the final stage of qualifying. Competing the qualifying at the 2016 French Open, she missed the chance to play in the main draw, losing her first match to Grace Min. Sakkari got through qualifying for Wimbledon and won her first match at that tournament, defeating Zheng Saizai, but then lost in the second round to five-time former Wimbledon champion Venus Williams. After this result, on July 11, 2016, she reached 97 in the rankings. In Cincinnati, she lost in the qualifying to Zheng. At the US Open, she only reached the first round, where Duan Yingying defeated her, but it was her first Grand Slam appearance in the main draw without need to play in qualifying. At the China Open, she lost in final stage of qualifying to Wang Yafan. In 2017, she reached the third round of a Grand Slam tournament for the first time at the Australian Open, where she lost in the third round to Mirjana Lusic Baroni. In both Indian Wells and Miami, she failed in qualifying. She started the clay court season at Charleston Open, where she got to the second round where she lost to Yelena Ostapenko. In Madrid and Rome, Sakkari lost in the qualifying. At French Open, she debuted in main draw, where she lost in the first round to Carla Suarez Navarro. Grass court season went better for Sakkari, reaching the quarterfinals at Nottingham Open and her first third round at Wimbledon, where Joanna Konta stopped her from going into round of 16. At the US Open, she reached the same stage as she did at the Australian Open and Wimbledon, making the third round for the third time. In the first two rounds, she defeated Kiki Bertens and Arina Rodionova, but was eliminated by Venus Willi.